Welcome back to Portland today. Of course, Mother's Day weekend. You know, all week we've been coming up with ideas of things you can do with the family.
Does Mom want an alien?
And with Mom, yeah. So this is really unique. It's the Geek Craft Expo. This event, it's the third year and it's growing. So for the first time, it's moved into a large space at the Oregon Convention Center, and it's free to get into. And the idea is you're probably going to find things you've never seen before. But now the connection that makes it called the Geek Craft Expo. And by the way, am I dressed appropriately to attend such a...
You need a pocket protector.
We're all inclusive, and I'm sure we could find you a necktie. In fact, I know somebody's selling geeky neckties.
Okay. Now, is it because you geek out over all the wonderful things, or are they created by geeks or for geeks, or why is it called that?
A little bit of everything. We refer to it as Etsy meets Comic-Con because these are all the crafts and things that you can find, these handmade crafts made by local crafters, but they're all inspired by superheroes, sci-fi, even science. It's all of your geeky delights. You kind of transformed into these one-of-a-kind pieces.
For example, I'm wearing an alien bracelet.
Which is
and
beautiful.
I looked at it and I was like, it looks like stones. And then you said, check out the faces on each of those stones. And they're little aliens. And then I was like, ooh, I don't know if I want that.
That's why moon-drenched glass art, and they also did my Star Trek bracelet.
Yeah, you have a whole line of Star Trek there, necklace, earrings.
Yeah. This is by Elaborate Flight of Fancy. That's a little more steampunk. You can see these people feel so passionately about their pop culture, you know, loves, that they kind of internalize them and come out with their own versions, which is so cool.
Well,
Kathy,
I can't resist.
I think she's a geek.
Yeah.
Shoot, you caught me.
Takes one to know one. I can't resist the headgear here. Do we need to put Rod in one of these?
Oh, okay, yeah.
That's an Ewok hood by Funky Knits by Georgia.
All right.
And so it is comfortable and functional as well as incredibly cute.
All right. Am I doing this right?
Yeah. Here we go.
Like
there we go.
Yeah.
How do I look?
There we go.
Very good.
Okay.
You know, and then there's some artwork as well that we were just captivated by. There's a beautiful piece here that looks like a pine tree. And explain the geek element to this.
Sure. So this is by Sienna Morris, Numberism Art, and what she does, all of her art are hand-drawn like equations, and that is the equation for the molecule of the scent that makes the pine scent, which can reduce stress and lower your heartbeat.
The equation is embedded in the art.
If you look closely at it, you can see it's all made up of numbers and equations and all kinds of things.
Talk about my bag.
So this is a Makuchin bag by an anime called Yuri on Ice, and it's made by I Crocheted the Thing. And it's another thing. You can see a lot of these things are really cute and cuddly, but they're also very functional.
Is this entire thing crocheted?
Yes. This
really?
is I mean, there's a lining inside.
I look at the eyes, and I can see that. And now, do I wear this if I want to be a geek when I go to the fair? Or
you could. Cosplay is encouraged. We love to take pictures of cosplayers. We post them on social media and things like that. That is another piece by Funky Knits by Georgia, and it's a Jane cap. It's inspired by Serenity and Firefly.
And you have more artwork in studio as well. I'm not sure where in the house I would put this, but why don't you explain what you have?
Oh my goodness.
The top right is another piece by Sienna Morris, and that is the equation for oxytocin, the touchy-feely sort of chemical that bonds people together.
Yes.
And then the other two pieces are by Courtney Hirsch Art. One is a parody of a traditional paint by numbers piece, and you see it's Batman and Robin and Batgirl and the Batmobile. And then the other one is a parody of Vermeer's The Milkmaid, and you see it as Admiral Akbar enjoying a tasty bowl of Admiral Akbar cereal.
Well, let me say, if you're really a geek, I guess the lesson learned is you really have to kind of go for it. And
yes. I'm learning that there's some very crafty geeks out there.
People are very, very passionate, and people are very passionate who come and see all this stuff. But it's really for everybody. I mean, you don't need to be, you know, a quote-unquote geek. We've had people of all ages. We've had grandparents that come in and are just amazed because they see all these traditional handcrafts.
But again, it's at the Oregon Convention Center, and it's free to get in. So go see if you find something you want, and it's May 12th, 13th. That's this Saturday and Sunday. We love you just the way you are, by the way.
Yes, we love geeks, and I'm going to show up carrying the alien as well. Let's go from this craft fair to another kind of fair. This one you may be able to find